Ever wondered why black cats are considered unlucky? Well, you're not alone. These sleek, midnight-furred felines have been shrouded in mystery for centuries, often depicted as harbingers of misfortune or even doom. It's a curious case, isn't it? I'm Newscat. Here's the scoop. A black cat crossing your path is seen as a bad omen in many cultures, and their presence in your home? Even more ominous. But why is this so? Why are these poor creatures, who are simply living their 9 lives, seen in such a negative light? Is it their mysterious dark coats that blend into the night, making them almost invisible under the moonlight? Or perhaps it's their striking, penetrating eyes that seem to hold 1,000 secrets. The truth is, these associations are deeply rooted in our history and culture, influenced by a myriad of beliefs and superstitions. But where does this superstition originate from, you may ask? Let's dive into the past. To understand this, we need to travel back in time. Let's hop aboard our imaginary time machine and whiz back to the Middle Ages. During this time, there was a significant shift in the way people perceived black cats. They were no longer just cuddly creatures, but became symbols of witchcraft and the occult. In medieval Europe, it was widely believed that witches could transform themselves into black cats to prowl the streets unnoticed. This belief was so strong that black cats were often persecuted alongside those accused of witchcraft. This association with witches and the devil gave black cats a reputation that was, well, less than perfect. Interestingly, the black cat's bad reputation wasn't only confined to Europe. Across the pond in North America, similar beliefs took root during the infamous Salem witch trials. Many people believed that witches used black cats as their familiars, or supernatural entities that assisted them in their magic. As such, spotting a black cat was considered a bad omen, a sign of witchcraft afoot. But it wasn't all doom and gloom for our feline friends. In some cultures, black cats were revered rather than reviled. For instance, in ancient Egyptian mythology, the goddess Bastet, often depicted as a lioness or as a woman with the head of a lion or a domestic cat, was the goddess of home, fertility, and childbirth, and she was often portrayed as a black cat. Black cats were held in high esteem in Egyptian society, and to harm one, even accidentally, was considered a grave sin. The influence of folklore and mythology deeply ingrained the superstition surrounding black cats. The fear and reverence for these creatures created a mixed bag of beliefs, with some cultures adoring them and others fearing them. It's surprising how such ancient beliefs still persist today, isn't it? However, not all cultures see black cats as symbols of bad luck. Let's take a whirlwind tour around the world to see how different societies perceive these feline enigmas. In the land of the rising sun, Japan, black cats are considered a charm against bad fortune. The sight of a black cat crossing your path is seen as an omen of good luck to come. Now let's hop over to Britain. Here, the belief is quite similar. A black cat walking towards you is said to bring prosperity. In fact, in some parts of England, brides are given black cats on their wedding day to bless their marriage. But let's not forget the sailors. In maritime law, black cats were often kept as ship cats because they were believed to bring good luck and ensure a safe voyage. So it seems that the luck of black cats can be quite a mixed bag depending on where you are in the world. But let's set the record straight, shall we? The superstitions surrounding black cats have been deeply rooted in history, but it's high time we debunk these myths. Black cats are just like any other cats, filled with charm and personality. They purr, they play, they love to cuddle. And yes, they can be as mischievous as any other feline. Their color doesn't determine their behavior or luck. In fact, in some cultures, black cats are considered incredibly lucky. They're also quite the fashionistas, with their sleek coats fitting for any occasion. Not to mention, they're the perfect companions for late-night movie marathons. Let's not forget, every cat, regardless of its color, deserves a loving home. So let's ditch these baseless superstitions and focus on the truth. Black cats are beautiful, loving, and just as deserving of our affection as any other cat. So next time you see a black cat, remember, it's not a symbol of bad luck, but a creature deserving of love and respect. Now, let's quickly recap what we've learned today. We delved into the origins of the unlucky black cat myth, tracing it back through history. We then took a global tour, examining how different cultures perceive these ebony felines. Finally, we shattered these myths, revealing that a black cat is no different from its more colorful counterparts. Remember, superstitions are just that, superstitions. In the end, a cat is just a cat, regardless of its color. Thanks for watching. I'm Newscat. Comment and subscribe.